stop. Right now, in this exact moment, your face is changing. Not tomorrow, not next year, right now. And the worst part, you're the one doing it. There are invisible forces at work while you sit here, silent patterns carved so deep into your daily routine that you don't even see them anymore. And they're stealing your vitality, aging you faster than time itself, draining the life from your eyes and the strength from your presence. This isn't about vanity. This is about the gap between who you actually are and who the world sees when they look at you. And that gap, it's wider than you think. You're undermining your own appearance in ways you haven't noticed, through habits so ordinary, so normalized, so embedded in your day that they feel invisible.
While you're here, these patterns are running quietly in the background, making you appear older, more exhausted, and less self-assured without any conscious awareness on your part. That's what makes this truly dangerous, because if it were obvious, you would address it immediately. If it were dramatic, you'd take action. But these are the types of behaviors that seem completely harmless until one day you glimpse your reflection unexpectedly in a window and wonder why you look so worn down. Or you see yourself in a photograph and feel that sharp recognition that you appear a decade older than you should. Most people point to genetics, aging, or stress as the culprits, but the reality is both harsher and more empowering simultaneously, because it's actually within your control. The ancient Stoics grasped something that most people still overlook today. Your appearance isn't merely what you inherited at birth. It's the physical manifestation of how you actually live your life, how you process thoughts, how you hold tension in your body, how you treat yourself physically, how you respond to everything around you. Marcus Aurelius cautioned that the soul absorbs the shade of its thoughts. People interpret that as beautiful philosophy, but it's actually a clinical observation. Your mental patterns shape your posture. Your posture influences your breathing affects your facial expression, and your face determines how others interact with you. In the following minutes, I'm going to reveal 10 silent behaviors that are destroying your appearance and diminishing your presence before you even open your mouth. For each behavior, you'll receive the Stoic solution, straightforward, actionable, and uncomfortable in precisely the right way. But there's one requirement here. You must be prepared to examine yourself in the mirror without making excuses. No dismissing it with "that's just who I am." No hiding behind "I'm too occupied." No pretending it doesn't matter, because what I'm about to identify will feel deeply personal. And that's exactly why this approach is effective. The first destructive pattern is your posture, and it's making you look older. Not in some inspirational poster sense, not the stand-up straight advice your parent gave you. I mean this literally and specifically. Your posture represents the initial communication you transmit to everyone before any words are spoken, before any handshake, before you demonstrate anything about yourself. Right at this moment, examine your shoulders. Have they collapsed inward? Is your neck extending toward whatever screen you're viewing? Is your chest compressed? Is your spine curved as though you're attempting to become invisible? Here's the harsh reality. You don't maintain this position for just 5 minutes. You hold it for 12 continuous hours every single day, and it's visible to everyone. A collapsed posture compresses your lung capacity. You take shallow breaths. Your face receives insufficient oxygen. Your eyes appear fatigued. Your jaw becomes rigid. Your expression turns flat and lifeless. Even with naturally attractive features, you project the image of someone carrying defeat around constantly. Presence isn't merely about physical beauty. Presence emerges from physical alignment. The Stoics practiced what they called prosochi, which means vigilant attention. Not mindfulness as some abstract concept, but attention as rigorous discipline. Implement this starting today. Program 5 alarms into your phone. When each alarm activates, don't scroll past it, don't dismiss it. You check your posture immediately. Pull your shoulders back, open your chest, position your chin parallel to the ground. Release tension from your jaw. Breathe more deeply and fully. It sounds too minor to create impact. That's precisely why it transforms everything about you. For the next 3 consecutive days, correct your posture whenever you become aware of it. Then observe what begins happening around you. People interrupt you less frequently. They listen for longer periods. They respond to you differently. Not because you've become someone else, but because you've stopped broadcasting the message that you don't belong here. Leave a comment saying day 1 when you begin this practice. The second destructive behavior is your accumulated sleep deficit, and it's literally painting itself across your face. You already recognize what you look like after only 4 hours of sleep. Dark shadows under your eyes, puffiness and swelling, skin that appears completely lifeless, a kind of fog that settles over your features. Now imagine repeating that pattern every single day for months on end. That's not just tiredness anymore. That's accelerated aging happening in real time. During sleep, your body performs repair functions. Your skin rebuilds itself. Inflammation decreases throughout your system. Your face literally reconstructs itself at the cellular level. When you truncate that process, you don't merely feel worse, you visibly look worse. And the most damaging aspect is you become accustomed to it, so you stop noticing how far you've drifted from what you should look like. Seneca was deeply concerned with time, and time necessarily includes sleep. Not because sleep equals productivity, but because sleep represents essential maintenance. Discipline isn't about punishment, it's about protection of what matters. Tonight, construct a simple ritual for yourself. 30 minutes before your intended sleep time, turn off all screens, every single one, with no exceptions whatsoever. Your brain cannot distinguish between just checking something quickly and keeping myself fully wired and alert. Read something calming instead. Write 1 page in a journal, practice breathing for 5 minutes, then sleep for 7 to 8 hours. This is non-negotiable. Here's your challenge to yourself. Take a photograph of your face tomorrow morning. Then ensure you sleep at least 7 hours for 7 consecutive nights. Take another photograph on the 7th day. Compare these 2 images side by side. You won't just observe less tiredness, you'll see more life force present in your features. The third destructive pattern is that complaining is literally carving lines into your face. People assume complaining is merely verbal expression. It absolutely isn't. Complaining is a facial habit with physical consequences. When you complain about something, what does your face actually do? You create a frown. You tighten your lips. You tense your jaw muscles. You squeeze your eyes. You pull your entire face into a specific shape. Now repeat that action 50 times daily for 5 continuous years. Those lines you attribute to simple aging, that crease forming between your eyebrows, those tension lines appearing around your mouth, that heavy expression that persists even during quiet moments, that's not just the passage of time. That's physical repetition creating permanent changes. Epictetus stated this clearly and directly. It's not events themselves that disturb us, but rather our judgments about those events. Your face becomes the physical record and evidence of those repeated judgments. There are individuals who appear bitter even when their face is at rest, and there are individuals who appear calm even when life presents significant hardships. The difference between these people is not good fortune or luck, it's mental posture and discipline. Here's the Stoic approach to this. Apply the dichotomy of control. When you catch yourself about to complain about something, stop yourself immediately. Ask yourself one single question. Is this situation within my control? If it isn't within your control, practice acceptance. Not acceptance as weakness or surrender, but acceptance as a form of power and wisdom. You release it completely. If it is within your control, take action immediately. Not just words about it, actual action. Practice that distinction for 2 full weeks and your face will physically soften. Your jaw will unclench naturally. Your forehead will relax visibly. People will begin saying something strange to you. You look different somehow. You didn't purchase anything new or different. You simply stopped wearing tension on your face constantly. The fourth destructive habit is that the way you eat is revealing your level of self-control to everyone. This isn't about achieving a perfect diet plan. This isn't about getting an ideal physique. This goes much deeper than that. It's about whether you live consciously and deliberately or purely on impulse and reaction. Do you eat with full attention and awareness? Or do you eat as though you're attempting to numb some feeling inside? Do you stop eating when you're genuinely satisfied? Or do you continue consuming until you feel guilt and discomfort? Do you actively choose what enters your body? Or do cravings and urges make those choices for you? Every single time you eat out of boredom rather than hunger, out of stress rather than need, out of emotional chaos rather than genuine appetite, You're reinforcing a message deep inside yourself, the message that I don't control myself. And that internal message leaks outward into your appearance in numerous ways. It seeps into your posture and bearing, your energy levels, your eyes and their clarity, your skin quality, your overall presence. The Stoics referred to this as temperance, and not because pleasure itself is somehow evil or wrong, but because slavery to anything is. Marcus Aurelius regularly asked himself whether he was master of himself or merely a servant of his desires. That question still cuts to the core today. Here's your practical exercise. Select one meal per day to eat with complete and full attention. No phone present, no screen of any kind, no distractions whatsoever. Eat more slowly and deliberately. Chew more thoroughly. Stop eating when you're satisfied, not when you're stuffed uncomfortably. Practice that for 5 consecutive days, and you'll notice something subtle but genuinely powerful emerging. You carry yourself differently in the world because you're actively practicing self-command and self-governance. The 5th destructive behavior is that your relationship with social media is tightening and hardening your face. Everyone acknowledges that social media can be problematic. This observation is more precise and specific. The act of scrolling is training a particular facial expression. Consider what your face actually does when you're comparing yourself to others. When you're observing someone's carefully curated highlight reel and measuring your authentic real life against their performance. When you see their bodies, their lifestyles, their money, their relationships, and you feel that quiet internal pressure building. Your brow tightens reflexively, your jaw clenches, your eyes narrow, your mouth hardens into a line. Now imagine repeating that pattern 2 or 3 hours every single day. You develop a chronic micro-expression that becomes your default. That expression is dissatisfaction. Even when your actual life is perfectly fine, you appear like someone who cannot enjoy anything, like someone who's never fully present in their own experience. The Stoics taught to live according to nature and natural principles. In contemporary terms, stop living according to the curated feed. Start living according to actual reality. You're comparing your unedited existence to someone else's carefully edited performance. That game cannot possibly be won by anyone. Here's the solution to implement. You don't need to delete everything entirely. You need to control the relationship and set boundaries. Implement a daily digital fast. 1 full hour per day with absolutely 0 social media access. Phone physically away from you. Not just not checking it, completely away. During that hour, take a walk outside. Sit in nature. Read something physical. Train your body. Talk to an actual person face to face. Do something tangible and real. Then notice something genuinely shocking. Your face physically relaxes. Your eyes come back to life. Your expression becomes noticeably warmer. You look more grounded and present. The 6th destructive pattern is that your body language is quietly asking for permission from everyone around you. Posture represents one component. Body language is the complete broadcast system. How you enter any room, how you move through space, how you gesture when speaking, how you maintain eye contact, how you occupy physical space. There's a measurable difference between someone who gets noticed and someone who remains invisible. Most people assume it's about physical attractiveness. It's not that at all. It's about presence. You might be doing these things without any conscious realization. Avoiding eye contact with others, shrinking your gestures to take less space, keeping your arms tight against your body, taking small hesitant steps, speaking while your body simultaneously apologizes for existing. Every microsignal communicates, "I'm not sure I belong here," and people respond to that unconsciously but powerfully. Epictetus taught self-mastery, not dominance over other people, but mastery over yourself and your own responses. Here's your training protocol for 3 days. Maintain eye contact that's calm and steady, not aggressive or staring. When you speak, use slower and clearer gestures that are visible. Walk as though you have a legitimate reason to be exactly where you are. Stand still when you're listening instead of fidgeting constantly. Occupy space without guilt or apology. You're not acting or pretending. You're removing the ingrained habit of shrinking yourself. The 7th destructive behavior is that your anxious micro-movements are destroying whatever magnetism you possess. This pattern is extremely common, and its effects are brutal. Biting your nails repeatedly, touching your face over and over, playing with your hair constantly, bouncing your leg unconsciously, clicking a pen, rubbing your hands together. adjusting your clothes non-stop without reason. These are small movements with a big message attached. They communicate instability to observers. They signal insecurity. They demonstrate lack of control. And here's the trap that makes this worse. They also generate additional anxiety within you. You fidget because you're feeling anxious, and you become even more anxious because you're fidgeting. It's a self-reinforcing loop. The Stoic solution combines awareness with conscious choice. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you possess power over your mind, not over external events. That power starts with simply noticing patterns. When you catch yourself in a micro-movement, don't shame yourself about it. Don't panic. Just interrupt the pattern calmly. Stop the movement. Take 3 slow, deliberate breaths. Place your hands in a neutral position. Relax your shoulders consciously. Feel your feet firmly on the ground. For the next 7 days, every single time you notice a fidget beginning, replace it with 1 deep, conscious breath. You'll appear calmer to others, and you'll actually become calmer internally. The 8th destructive habit is that you're chronically dehydrated, and it shows clearly in your appearance. Most people believe they drink sufficient water. Most people are incorrect about this. Dehydration manifests as dry skin texture, dull eyes without sparkle, deeper and darker under-eye shadows, cracked lips, and a kind of tiredness that literally sits on your face like a mask. You can maintain a good skincare routine and still appear drained if your body is fundamentally underwatered. The Stoics understood this principle well. Discipline is not punishment of yourself. It's systematic self-care. Here's a simple rule to follow. 3 liters of water per day, not when I happen to remember, not if I feel thirsty. Thirst is already late notification. Obtain a 1-liter bottle. Finish 3 of them daily. No negotiation or excuses. Within 5 days, your skin appears fuller and healthier. Your eyes look clearer and brighter. Your expression looks noticeably healthier. It's not magic or complicated. It's basic maintenance that most people simply neglect. The 9th destructive pattern is that the way you breathe is actively shaping your face. If you breathe shallowly, you live in tension. Shallow chest breathing keeps your nervous system perpetually on edge. It tightens the neck muscles, it tightens the jaw, it tightens the entire face. It closes the chest inward. It collapses your posture. You cannot appear relaxed if your breathing is signaling danger all day long. The Stoic practice emphasizes remaining calm under pressure, and genuine calm starts with the physical body. 3 times daily, implement this practice. 10 deep breaths each session. Slow inhale through the nose, full belly expansion, slow exhale. Make the exhale longer than the inhale. After 10 breaths, check your face consciously. Your jaw drops and releases. Your brow loosens. Your eyes soften naturally. You look more present because you actually are more present. The 10th destructive habit is that you're not receiving enough sunlight, and your body appears dim as a result. This isn't about burning your skin. This isn't vanity. This is about fundamental life force. Daily sunlight supports your circadian rhythm, your energy levels, your mood state, and yes, your physical appearance. People who never see the sun often carry a grayness in their expression, a tired appearance that doesn't fully go away regardless of sleep. 15 to 20 minutes outside per day. No screen, no scrolling, just daylight and breathing. It's a Stoic practice in disguise, living in actual reality, not in artificial loops. Now listen carefully to this. None of these practices are glamorous or exciting. That's precisely why they work effectively. And I'm not speaking from abstract theory alone. There was a period in my life when I avoided cameras entirely. Social events felt like absolute torture. I'd look in the mirror and see someone dull, exhausted, defeated, and I couldn't understand why this was happening. I slept 4 or 5 hours nightly. I spent hours scrolling and comparing myself. I complained as though it were normal behavior. I ate on complete autopilot. I carried anxiety in my body all day long, and my face became the living proof. Then I lost an opportunity that mattered. Someone said directly, "You look like you have no energy whatsoever." It hurt because it was completely true, and that pain forced genuine honesty. I discovered Stoicism and realized something simple. Your life becomes your face. Your habits become your presence. So I conducted an experiment on myself. 30 days, not perfection, discipline. The first days felt uncomfortable, like I was exposed, like I couldn't hide behind excuses anymore. But then things began changing. People started asking, "Did you change something about yourself?" Within 60 days, I recognized myself again. Not because I became perfect, but because I became aware. And then I chose differently. And you can do exactly the same. Not tomorrow, not Monday, right now. Here's your 30-day system to follow. Week 1 is about awareness. Set 5 alarms daily for posture checks. Sleep 7 hours minimum. 1 hour daily without any social media. Take a morning face photo on day 1. Week 2 is about replacement. Replace 1 complaint per day with a neutral observation and an action. Eat 1 mindful meal per day. Practice 10 deep breaths 3 times daily. Maintain calm eye contact in every conversation. Week 3 is about integration. Keep everything from previous weeks. Add 15 minutes of sunlight daily. Drink 3 liters of water daily. Catch anxious micro-movements and replace them with a conscious breath. Week 4 is about mastery. Stop thinking of these as habits and start thinking of them as identity. Document all changes. Compare your day 1 photo with your day 30 photo. And I want one specific thing from you. Comment day 1 when you start this. Then return every 7 days and comment week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. If enough people do this, I'll create a results video and analyze what changed and why. Not motivation, evidence. Now let's recap everything. 10 silent habits that destroy your appearance without you noticing them. Posture, sleep deprivation, complaining, eating on impulse, social media tension, weak body language, anxious micro-movements, dehydration, shallow breathing, and lack of sunlight. But this isn't really about looking good to others. It's about self-respect. The Stoics taught that every day you choose consciousness or autopilot. Control what you can or waste your life on what you cannot. Become sharper or become softer. Become present or become numb. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this and you'll find strength. You don't control your genetics. You don't control your age. You don't control what everyone thinks. But you control these 10 habits completely, and it won't be easy at first. You'll forget. You'll slip. You'll feel weird. You'll want to quit. That's where the difference is made between the person who actually changes and the person who just consumes videos endlessly. Because knowledge without action is merely entertainment, and you didn't invest these minutes just to be entertained. You felt something here because part of you knows you can be more. Look more alive, carry more presence, live with more clarity. So here's what you do right now. Step 1, like this video, make it real. Step 2, comment day 1. That's your public commitment. Step 3, choose 1 habit to start today. Just one, the one that hits you hardest. Step 4, set a reminder on your phone right now to practice it today. And if this helped you in a real way, subscribe and turn on notifications, because building this habit will improve your life by protecting your inner peace and growing true maturity one day at a time. Before you go, remember this. Stoicism isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Be kind to yourself in the process, but be relentless with the commitment. Start now. Comment day 1, and I'll see you in the next video.